Happy Wednesday and welcome back to Mindful Moments. You're with your host, Coach V, and here we have short conversations about the things that matter. So this month, our theme has been Think About It. And this week, we're focusing on focused speech. So one of the things I want to address about focused speech, I want to talk about what it is not. In no way is focused speech a fancy word for manipulation or convincing people to do what you want them to do. What focused speech is about is making sure we get the desired outcome that our heart intends in the conversation. Now, that might sound the same to someone who's kind of, well, I'll just make it very plain. When you operate in a place where you focus your speech for desired outcomes, whether that's in a professional setting, personal intimate relationship conversation with your children or your family, your heart is what you want to be revealed. Now, our hearts are going to be revealed whether we are strategic about it or not. It just is. You can't hide who you are. I believe there's a scripture that says everything that is hidden will be revealed, right? But what we're doing in our focused conversation, for example, I have children. They're adults now, but when they were children or adults, when I speak to them, one of my desires as a mom has always been for my children to know that they are heard, that they are loved, that they are respected. Now, that didn't mean that they didn't have rules and consequences and all of those things that are necessary in parenting your children. But what it meant is that I wanted to be the parent that my children knew that they could trust. They can trust me with whatever they told me. They knew that I would show up and be there for them. So I adjust my conversation to make sure that even when I'm correcting my children, that it comes from a place of love. Now, often I had to have a stern tone, or maybe give them that mama look, like don't play with me. But at the end of the day, the message that my heart wanted to communicate was love, acceptance, and safety. And so when I'm focused in on what I really want to communicate, I prepare my mind before the conversation takes place. I prepare it by praying, asking God to intervene in our conversation, but then also reminding myself of what my purpose in the conversation is as well, so that when I'm in the midst of the conversation, and if it happens to get heated or there's a debate or a disagreement, my heart check that I did prior to the conversation, my preparation, my strategy going in was about them being loved, feeling loved, and understanding that even though in correction, they are still loved. So today I want to encourage you to have focused speech. Whether you are giving a speech, a TED Talk, or whether you are training people on your job or staff members, whether you are in a conversation with your spouse, remember to always check your heart and to stay focused on the main thing. I think it used to be said something like, keep the main thing the main thing. That's correct. If you are going in to converse about something, let that be the thing that you are focused on, and make sure you know what you want your outcome to be. Again, this is not about manipulation and getting your way. It is about, if my outcome is to communicate effectively, to do so in a way that makes others feel safe, loved, and also give them a place where they can lay down what they want to talk about, then that keeps me grounded, and it also keeps me focused on that person. It helps me to intently listen, purposefully listen, and to be present in every moment. All right. So before I go, I want to talk to you about this book. It is a mental health support journal that I created about 4 years ago, called Boundaries, Freedom's Line. And we're going to be covering this book in the month of October. There's so many different things that are celebrated in the month of October. One of them being domestic violence awareness, and there are other things that are being supported, that are being celebrated, or attention is being brought to in the month of October. And I believe that this tool, learning to not only learning what boundaries are, but learning to establish them and to be able to hold them, and so many other things that come with boundaries, mindsets, and all of that, will help in the areas in which we are recognizing in the month of October. So grab your copy today. You can do so by clicking the link. Well, I want to thank you again for being with us at Mindful Moments, where we have short conversations about the things that matter. God bless you and have the most amazing week.